Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We're from Group 12 of ICTM Section 4, and this is our group project video on how augmented reality can be applied in education. Augmented reality has been in development for quite some time now and has garnered the attention of many with games like Pokemon Go, where players can see their favorite Pokemons live in action through their phones and give an incentive to go out to different places because different places have different Pokemons. An IQ Place where users can see how the furniture they wish to buy would look in their homes, and they will be able to measure them in the application. However, we also have some suggestions on how it can be applied in education, and here are four of them.
Real one is.
The first one is Skyview.
Something is
The
not
Skyview
100%
application
accurate, yeah,
is
but
an
it's
augmented
pretty
reality
close
mobile
to
application
where the
that
original
allows
location
users
of the
to
stars are.
explore the
Pretty
universe
impressive.
using its augmented reality overlays, and this can be used
You
in a
can use
science
this
classroom to
app
teach
to
students how
locate
the
solar
universe
systems,
works and what it
stars,
contains. Students will be able to point their
constellations,
phone cameras to the
brightest
sky, and
satellites,
Skyview will identify
nebulae,
stars,
galaxies,
constellations,
and
satellites, and other things
measure
related
objects.
uh,
One of the
that is
most
located
beautiful
within the
and
point of view of the
immersive
camera. We can see this
9D app
applied in a
that I've
classroom
seen so far
scenario
in
where
augmented
teachers would
reality.
teach students on
It offers
objects
a
like
feature
stars and
called
constellations
SkyPath
firsthand and then go outside
that
the
allows
class
you
to actually
to
look
track
for
any
them
object,
through the
see its
Skyview app,
exact location
which will
in
be
the sky
downloaded on their
on
phones.
any date
This
and
allows for a
time.
more memorable, fun, and
You
interactive
can also
education
jump to the future or
experience,
the past
which means
and
that
see the
students
sky
will
on
be
different
able
dates
to
and times.
remember
A real
them
one is.
for a longer
Something
period
is
of
not
time
100%
when
accurate,
compared
yeah,
to
but
strictly
it's
textbook
pretty
learning.
close to.
And the second is Microsoft HoloLens. Microsoft HoloLens is an augmented reality device which has revolutionized the medical world with its capabilities. Medical students can use this device to their advantage as it allows them to flow through the bloodstream, isolate, enlarge, and even walk inside the components of the human body to not only understand the anatomy but also learn how to treat different medical conditions. However, as it is a device, the Microsoft HoloLens will not be available to the masses. It has a price tag of $3,500. But with Microsoft HoloLens, medical students are able to get a hands-on experience with a human anatomy without having to access a cadaver lab, which contains expensive equipment and harsh chemicals. So using this would reduce costs and also risk at the same time. Case Western, actually, a university in Cleveland, has run a tryout on its students using the Microsoft HoloLens as a tool to help them. And the responses were great, and the students would wish to continue using it. However, they would not be making it as a replacement in place for actual dissection. The extent of which they wish to use the Microsoft HoloLens is as a medium to get more familiar with the human anatomy. But the positive responses from the students is already evidence that there is benefit and potential in using AR in education. Second is Microsoft HoloLens. Microsoft HoloLens is an augmented reality device which has revolutionized the
Third is the Morpholio AR Schedule. Morpholio AR Schedule is an augmented reality application which allows a user to see their sketch as if in person, allowing them to accurately get a grasp on how their creation would feel. It surpasses the limitation of a 2-dimension or 3-dimension sketch, which can only be looked at from the skin. The Morpholio AR Schedule allows users to get point of view as if they are in sketch. This can be used in architecture education to give students more hands-on and interactive experience. They will be able to get to a site where they are told to sketch based on. Open the Morpholio AR Schedule and get a better idea from it. And the last is the Element 4D. Chemistry classes often have lab sessions where students get a real grasp on how chemical reactions work. Find the atomic weight of an atom or others. Element 4D does that. Chemistry students would be able to see those things through their phone. It makes it easier as students would not have to move classrooms. It also helps the many schools which have less or no access for a lab. So basically, the Element 4D will ease the student and also ease the educational institution where they are no longer need the physical tools, but they can access it from their gadget. And the last is the Element 4D. Chemistry classes often have lab sessions where students get a real grasp on how chemical reactions work. Find the atomic weight of an atom or others. Element 4D thus that chemistry students would be able to see those things through their phone. It makes it easier as students will not have to move classrooms. It also helps the many schools which have less or no access for a lab. So basically the element 4D will
Okay, that's all from our group, and thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.